Hi everyone, myself Kavitha, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, VSB Engineering College. So today we will see the introduction part of the Unit 3, that is specifications, reports and tender. So today we will see the some of the introduction part about the specifications. So these are all the main content in the Unit 3. It should contain reports and tenders like e-tendering. What is e-tendering? What is encryption, decryption? What are all the data involved in the TTD Act and tender types, notice and report preparation, everything. But today we will see some introduction part of the specifications, right? What is specification? What are all the types of specifications? How it can be calculated for each and every item of work, right? So first of all, what are all the table of content is a definition, purpose, factors, classification, that is types of classification, that is mainly based on the specifications, and general and detail, right, for building and also the other type of works, right? What is the specification? It totally describes the nature of work. What is the nature of the work? What are the class of the work? What are all the material is used in the particular item of work? It totally describes the quantity and what is the quantity of material using, what is the proportions are using for the used quantity, and what are the workmanships and which are not mentioned in the drawings. So these are all the data are which not mentioned in the drawing, right? So this is the definition of the specification. So the drawing should be specified and correctly from the full strength of the properties. Purpose of the specification is we have to concern the cost and essential of the contract document and the specifications, tender, procurement, equipment and tools list, and also the quality and the strength verification. So these are all the main purpose of the specification, detailing explaining, describing the quantity and what is the procedure, what are the proportion, what are the workmanship provided for completing the purpose. The total, these are all the total content, it is included in the specification. So these are all the main factor that are depends on the specification. First of all, the nature of the work, strength of the material. If you are using the material, if you are choosing the material, what is the strength characteristics of that material? So that is also one other factor and one of the factor, right? The availability of the material. So this depends upon the location, it may vary. So it is main factor is availability of the material, and the main factor is quality. Each and every material is satisfying the quality conditions, right? That is the another one factor, the quality of material. So main classification of specification is two. One is general specification, it is brief explanation. Another one is detailed specification, right? So that's general specification, it is different from different classes of building. If you are saying first class, second class building, third class building and fourth class building, it is totally commonly varied with the class of building. But the detailed specification is mainly included only in the particular item of material and the execution purpose. We are choosing only one item of work, in this particular item of work, what are all the material we are going to choose, what are all the mixed proportions we are going to adapt, what is the quantity, what is the labor, what is the workmanship, is everything will be described detailedly. So that detail is mainly depends on the detail specification, included in the detail specification. But in this general, we can say only varied with the class of building, right? We will see the example of each and everything, then we will clearly understand what is specification of first class, second class, third and fourth class buildings. So it is in the general, we will see. So if we are taking one particular item of, what is the particular item of work? Here it is foundation and plinth level. Here the DPC are using, it is the ratio is 1 is to 1.5 is to 3. Cement concrete is we are going to adapt 1 inch thickness with standard waterproofing material we are going to choose. So for that, what is the variation for each and every class of building? So if you are using foundation work, you are choosing the foundation work, what is the classifications are come under the first class, second class, third class and fourth class. We will see one by one. So for like this, we will see each and every item of work for each and every classes, like the 4 classes, right? For the foundation level, they are using DPC. So here we are using first class brick. What is the category of the second class brick? It is used in the second class building. So in this third and fourth class, what will happen? So in this third class building, they are using, it is not a cement mortar. Here they are using second class brick, which included the lime mortar, not a cement mortar. So that will vary from the first class to the third class. So that only it is called third class building. So if it is first class building, means it is a first quality of brick. First class brick is using with a cement mortar. In the second class, first class brickwork using cement mortar, it may be a lime mortar, but it should be a first class brick. That is also called as a second class building. In the third class, we will see the second class brickwork also using with the lime mortar. What about the fourth class? It might be using sun dried bricks. It is unburned. Kacha bricks means unburned bricks with mud mortar. So that is called fourth class building. So next is damp proof course. We are choosing this particular item of work for each and every class of building. So it is for first class, second class, third class and fourth class. So it is damp proof courses 1:1.5:. So if you are choosing damp proof course, what are all the classifications? What are all the different methods we are going to adapt for the first class, second class and third class and fourth class building? So for DPC, here we are using cement concrete with ratios of 1:1.5:3. For here also we are using 1:2 cement mortar with the thickness is varying. Here it is 1 inch thickness, here it is 2 centimeter thickness. So likewise we are changing the material from the one class to the another class. Likewise it is vary from the first class, second class, third class and fourth class, right? So this is for DPC. Likewise superstructure, it will be varying. Superstructure for first class brick is used for the first class building. Second class brick is used for the second class. We know what is the third class and fourth class. It is second class bricks with lime mortar. It may be a mud mortar. For this fourth class, the unburned bricks are used for mud mortar. So these are all the classifications varied from the one class to another class. So for roofing, we will see some images. So this is for first class building, second class, third class and fourth class. For this first class, we are using RCC slab. Second class, we are using lime concrete slabs above the wooden beams. For third class building, we are using mud or bricks over the wooden structure. So it is varied here, right? It is wooden structure. Above this, they are using lining the bricks, the tiles. The fourth class building totally changed. It is above the wooden or bamboo structure. Above the structure, tile roofing is made. So this is the varying classifications of each and every classes. So this is another one, images explaining the roofing specifications. Next is flooring specification. It is also varied. We can see with images. So here for first class brick, first class building, cement concrete floor. For the second class building, lime concrete, we can using lime or brick tile. The third class, the well rammed earth surface above the bricks are laid, like paver bricks, like that we are using for the third class brick. For what is the classification under the fourth class? It is earth structure is made using the cow dung. So that is the variation of flooring in each and every classes, right? So we will discuss the flooring and roofing. So these are all the general specification. If you are going to speak about the detailed specification, this detailed specification is totally concerned the total works, what is the specified quality, quantity of proportion of material, and what is the method of preparation and execution. Each and every detailed item should be included to calculating the detailed specifications, right? So these are all the main item of work: RCC work, brick masonry and PCC work. So these are all the specifications work. We will see one by one, right? So this is RCC specification work, right? Some images are describing detailed specification of RCC work. So what are all the detailed work to be done here for the particular item of work? First one, the framework and shuttering. After that, where nails and other providing systems are included in this sections, and keeping the concrete and contact free from the contact surfaces. They have to proper jointing, and we have to ensure the proper and jointing systems. And if nowadays most of the constructions are replacing timber structure by steel plate structures, right? So this will be included, right? The supporting double wages are provided for these. So these are all some images should describe the detailed specifications of. And what is the reinforcing and the rain first rust free rain. Steam grills are used fixed precisely in the should use, and the formwork we have to remove. The material proportion should be exactly per the standard of IS standard. Shuttering we have to adhering grout nails brace. So most of the wages are supported at double wages, and when taken out these wages are eased to not and we already explained, right? Only 20 days are so these points are already explained. Some image. So here the mixed proportions we are likewise the big we have to calculate the fine and coarse bags of cement. Likewise, number of cement bag is required for each and every specific cement concrete ratios. 1:1:2. How much it is required? 11 bags. 1:1.5:3. It is 7 bags. 1:2:4. It requires 6 bags. Likewise for 1:3:6. 1:4:8. 1:5:10. So likewise we should calculate initially the cement quantity. After that we will decide the other quantity of material. So here I am explaining with the image content, right? So what is the purpose? If you are choosing this quantity, what is the use for this 1:1:2? It is used for high strength RCC work, and this is used for the slabs and beam. 1:1.5:3 is mainly using for construction of slabs and beams, and this is for standard mix. 1:2:4 is for standard mix ratio. Generally we using. Likewise we will have some another uses for 1:3 foundation, flooring and non-structural work. 1:5:10 for leveling concrete, and also last one is for it is very lean mix, mainly for sub base layers. They are preferring this 1:6:12 ratios. So these are all the mixed ratios with quantities of cement content, and what is the purpose of providing these ratios, right? So I am again explain with the same content in the image. So next we will discuss the specification, detailed specification of brick masonry in cement mortar. What are all the content they are included here? Brick and cement and mortar. So initially we have to check with some qualification about brick. First, it should be a first class. It should be an irregular shape and size and the color of the brick. It should be satisfied. After that, that brick should be free from any flaws, cracks and loops. So it should not have this categories. It should be a free from flaws, cracks, and it have a minimum crushing strength value, and also it should not absorb the water more than 1/6 of the weight of the brick. So these are all the main checking point of the brick. After that, the sand, it should be used medium coarse, it should be a clean, it should be a sharp, free from any foreign unwanted materials. So like this, any organic matter are included means it will not be used. So likewise, it is checking point for the sand item. After that, cement, it should be satisfy the highest standard. After that, it will come to the mortar. So in the specified proportions of cement and sand, the materials are properly weighted and measured and mixed with proper platforms, right? After that, the bricks should be, after that the brick laying. Before the brick laying, what will we have to do? The shall be thoroughly choked in the water. After that only the brick laying is start. They should be truly horizontal in the course. The frogs should be in the upward directions. That will be ensuring the proper strength carrying capacity of the brick specifications. Brick specification means the strength should be mainly based on this positions arranged in this horizontal positions, right? Only fresh mortar with half an hour only they are using to do the construction work. During the rain, we have to choose another special arrangements. So everything will be involved. So if you are constructing with a brick masonry with a cement mortar, these are all the main checking point for each and every bricks, cement, sand, and the construction purpose, and also include a mortar, right? So brick shall be first class, regular in shape and sizes, and the brick should be thoroughly choked in the water. The sand shall be medium and coarse, and everything will be described in the detailly before the in this initial slide. Here I am explaining with some of the images, right? What is the specification, what are the material, what is the testing, what bit should be, everything will be described in this image content, right? So this is the course outcome of the unit 3. So the specifications, to understand the type of specification and principles of report preparations, tender notice and types. So this is the main course outcome of this unit, right? Thank you.